There it is. I'm trying to see if my DAW is working. No, my interface is not actually coming out. I'm trying to see if my DAW is working. The SSL is not putting out. The Phantom is. So I can use my Logic. I can use the Phantom for. That's not a good interface though. That's not how that's supposed to do. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I have a couple of things. Well, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. I was just getting ready to do tighten up my. Whoops. Just ready to tighten up my. A couple of things. Well, welcome to the channel. My iPad holder. This is like 7 years old. This is like 7 years old, and I'm on a shoestring budget here. I know everybody probably is also, but I need to ask God for more faith so I can walk out on the water like Peter did. I'm gonna start doing some impossible dream. I want to dream the impossible dream. I want to start doing things that's beyond my reach. That way I can trust God for the results. But you got to put the work in though. Last time I was live, I did not use my microphone. I apologize for that. The last broadcast I did, it wasn't. Last time I was live, I did not use my microphone. I apologize for that. The last broadcast I did, it wasn't. But it has a little sticky on here. Let's go ahead and get. I always play the same song when I'm live because that's the song. It's going to be one of my theme songs. Let's see. The music still up? Yeah. Music is. Always play the same song. Try to find my music. That's the song. It's going to be one of my theme songs. Oh, here we go. Let's see. The music still up? Yeah, here we go. And it's coming through the DAW's channel, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's coming through the DAW. It's good. But just going to tighten up a few things in the studio before I go live. And I have Logic is already up and running, but I need to, when I do a live session with Logic, I'm going to have to use that as a learning process for me. It's not going to be a teaching. It's not going to be a live session. It's going to be me, a refresher course for me. I don't know if anybody's going to want to watch that. But whoop. Let me turn down my I don't need my turn my music down a little bit too. And I need to keep this microphone right in my face because the last broadcast I did, I could barely hear myself. I was too tired last night to change the title to I apologize. Ooh, this thing is hot. These things, you know what they were talking about, make sure if you're gonna let your child play with an iPhone or an iPad, we're up to 5G now. This stuff is giving off serious radiation. I mean, you know, it's damaging to everybody. But a child is developing. You don't want a baby to be playing with a. You don't want. It looks cute. It looks so cute. Oh, it's so cute. A little baby in a stroller, and you push in the stroller, and a little baby's face is like this, and they sitting there playing the games. There's radiation coming out of this thing. You could feel the heat. You know when your phone gets hot? That's not heat from the circuits. That's if you had a Geiger counter. Well, anyway, use wisdom. All the stuff is. You know, did you see Johnny Nomadic? They had a disease on there, the Black Plague. It was caused by Wi-Fi. We on G5 now, so this stuff is putting out some serious, you know. And you don't want to have a Wi-Fi. You don't want to put a baby carriage in the same room with your Ethernet, with your modem, your Wi-Fi modem. You don't want young children in the same room with a Wi-Fi modem for more than 15 minutes. You don't want to have a baby carriage. You don't want your baby's room to be near the Wi-Fi. Of course, it's shooting. That stuff is everywhere, but you want to use the best thing you can. Yeah, I remember when microwave ovens first came out. They were interfering with the old-fashioned hot pacers. They were stopping hot pacers, the old microwave ovens. But now people are not even aware. Matter of fact, it has a warning. Your phone and your iPad and all that stuff, it has a warning not to keep it in direct contact with your body. You know, everybody puts their iPhone in their pocket, and I'm trying to get Anonymous to make some little boxes with metal, aluminum, or what was that stuff that Superman's he could put to keep the rock from making them weak. You know, you can look it up to try to figure out what you can do to keep your phone. Well, anyway, you're not supposed to have your phone. Let me show you. This stuff gives off radiation, man. You shouldn't have it. This is right next to you. Plus, if you're a young man, you plan on having children, you don't want to keep it on a fanny pack. And the directions on a phone, it does tell you not to keep in direct contact with your body. It says, read the small print. The print is so small you need a magnifying glass to read it. Whenever there's a warning on a piece of electronic equipment. They was doing that years ago, putting the warnings in little teeny weeny print. But this thing is, see, mine was still hooked up to my computer, and the phone is warm. This is radiation. There's radiation coming off this phone right now. And now everybody has the headsets. I don't know how much radiation is coming out of those headphones, but there's radiation coming out of everything that's Wi-Fi. You can tell. I used to wonder why my phone got so hot. It's radiation, man. Be wise, be wisdom, you know. Mark my word. People are going to start making radioactive leisure suits. They're going to start making radioactive pants and pockets. That's why I'm trying to get my buddy to start making like the holders like this. They should have aluminum or some kind of metal that the Wi-Fi has a problem going through. I know it can go through a lot of stuff, but you know how you go in a building and there's a dead spot, or so why? You know what? I think it's something up with them dead spots too. Those, because the Safeway around here. You know, you go into a store and an area in your building where the Wi-Fi turns off in the elevator. And most of your elevators are made of steel and aluminum. And you know, when you go up and down in the elevator, your phone always cuts off. Or you go in the subway, those towers or the Wi-Fi things, they come off antennas. I'm saying you need to, I don't know, but I'm saying be aware that we're living in dangerous times here. Living in dangerous times. And believe me, and also too, the people, the powers to be, the people that say that this is safe, you know, they go through here and say this is safe and it's been approved by this and that. All those people in charge, their job, they don't work for God. So if they're not working for God, their job is to steal, kill, and destroy. Because they work for the enemy. The enemy's job is to steal everything you got, which they've been doing that. That's why people have to work, and you have to pay taxes. Or for what? And they steal everything is set up to steal. The whole world's been set up like that, to steal, and they're set up to kill you. All of the food, radiation, wars, the water is set up to kill and destroy. Steal, kill, and destroy. If it's not, and plus they lie. If they're not lying about everything they say, the Bible is not true. Or God, either they're lying or God's lying. You got to serve somebody, because they're the prince. They work for the prince of lies, the prince of flies, the father of lies. The people that's running this world, of course, God is in charge of everything, but God gives them permission to do things. But if they lie about everything, now it's starting to come in truth. You go to YouTube and we're in the information age now. You can type in and find out if it's true or not, because it's not. Everything that they say is a lie. Everything they set up is for to deceive you, to steal from you. This is supposed to be a music, a studio update. Oh, heat this up. And melt this sticky, so this sticky wicky. Now I suppose I have bought here, this is what I'm looking for. This is my last bit of, a very last bit of black tape. I'm on a shoestring budget for real. I need to start working on money management a little bit better than I've been doing. Guilty. That song is called Your Grandmother. If you're most of the people that I grew up with in my neighborhood, their grandmothers were Indians. You know, the Indians, the Native Americans, the ones that came here after me, the ones that's living on the reservations, that call themselves Native Americans. I met a Native American around here, and he told me that his grandmother told him not to tell anybody when he went to sign up for something to try to get some benefits. He said his grandmother told him not to tell anybody he was an Indian. I told him to do that. He was going to go sign up for housing or food stamps or something, and I told him not to put Native American on his application. He said, you know, my grandmother told me the same thing. Isn't that something? His grandmother told him not to tell that he was an Indian because they knew it was going to be, they were going to discriminate not give him the benefits. He looked white. A lot of the, it's like some of the, I hope nobody takes this personally, but most of the Hispanics, Latinos, and some, well, I'm not going to say it because people will take it wrong. But I know a lot of black people that I went to school with look like they look white. And I see a lot of black people who look white who are passing. I saw one yesterday in my building. He looked like a white, I won't say white boy because that's what we used to call them, white boys, because he wasn't a man. He's a young man, he's a man, but he looked like a white person to me. And I knew he was black. I knew he was black. Matter of fact, years ago they used to, when they opened up the Cotton Club, they had all black entertainers, but no black people were allowed to come in the door. They used to put a black person on the door so that they can identify the black people who looked white who were passing. The Cotton Club hired a black person to stand at the door with the security to identify the black people who were passing. Matter of fact, when I was in the Army, there was a guy working with the racial, race teacher. I don't know what you call it, a racial teacher. I saw him in the Army. He looked white. And then when I joined the Navy, I saw the same guy giving a class, and I told the guy sitting next to me, I said, that guy's black, that guy's black, that guy's black. He said, no, yeah, he's white, he's white. And at the end of the lecture, he says, he was talking about black people like a dog, and he said, I can do that. He says, at the end of the lecture, he told everybody that he was black. And he works for the military. It's a black guy that looks white that I don't know if he's still working for him because that was like 40 years ago. But I knew a lot of black people that look white. You've seen the movies. One called Pinky. She's passing. But I'm saying that to say that there's a lot of Indians that it's on reservations. A lot of Indians in the movies. That's a whole nother thing here, but I'm saying that to say that this song that I wrote here is called Your Grandmother. Because most of the people that I grew up with, their grandmothers, they always say, my grandmother's a full-blood Indian. I said, of course she is. So are you. Actually, I don't know if you get... So is her daughter, not less. Yeah, I have a lot to do. I need to get my studio up to par. Last little bit of black tape. Last little bit here. I'm gonna start using this iPad more and more outside. Yeah, that song is called Your Grandmother. I tried something today with my thumbnail, just for an experiment. I put a lot of, on the thumbnail, if you notice, the thumbnail has a lot of people on there that don't look like me. I just did that to see. how many people are going to double click on it just because of those faces on there? Don't be offended. That's just how life is. Everybody's like that. I'm like that. You're like that. When I'm watching a movie, I want to watch a movie about me, about people that look like me. But there's a lot of movies that people that don't look like me that I watch all the time. I watch over and over again. It's a Wonderful Life. I've watched that over and over again. The Wizard of Oz. I watched that over and over again. I can watch that so many times. To Kill a Mockingbird. I've watched that a million times. Okay, this is ready. One thing done. Got a lot of things to do in the studio, and I figured I would come live and do them. This is ready. Ooh, it's still not in its best form. Need some more tape, actually. Look at this. This is. That's not even. Well, it is. I have no more tape. That's it. That's it. I know I have some more somewhere. Here's a little piece right here. See if I can melt it. I want to see if I can melt it on here. You know what? I got some carbon fiber. I can carbon fiber wrap this. I'm not going to do it now. I have a lot to do today. But I want to cover this with carbon fiber. Got a big old piece I was going to use for my car. You want to see it? Here it is. This is going to go. This will go right here in the studio. It's going to go right here on this desk, right here. It's going to go like. Here's part of my rig, studio rig. Got the track ball. This takes a little use to it. You can't swipe with this trackball. That's why I keep the trackpad right next to it. That song, that's one of the first songs I wrote on a little. I had the chord module, had a little teeny keyboard. I had a little keyboard, and I don't even want to talk about that because I told you, I loaned it to somebody with a computer and they never gave it back. Kept asking them for it. And actually, the guy says he was tired of me asking for my own piece of equipment. That's what, that's something. Here's my headshot camera. This light gonna be right in the way, huh? Oh! Yeah, I'm running late, so if I was gonna go out the doors, I haven't even got my smoothie ready. I drank some leftover smoothie from yesterday. But here's it's a nice headshot right there. Gotta move this light behind me. Let's see how I'm gonna do that. Way over here. I gotta do my I gotta get to my junk boxes, the little odds and ends doggles. But I haven't even did my smoothie. Haven't even did my smoothie. That's why I'm not going to go out and play today, because it's going to be too much of a rush, even though I could use the money. Maybe I can set up a virtual tip jar. And here's a glove. I'm going to cut the fingers out of it. It's going to be, I have a whole bunch of gloves with fingers cut out of them. It's going to have to be planned out and have to go out and make my money. The guy asked me how come I didn't sign up for the down at the wharf around here. I need to make a video of me playing the piano, and probably need to hire my nephew to do it. I need to have a video of me performing at my best, so I can use it to submit to get jobs in the system. You know, you got to go through the companies. But then again, I still have I have my freedom right now. Freedom. Finger missing. Oh, this is a thumb. Your thumb, is your thumb a finger or is it a thumb? When I'm giving piano lessons, I tell people your thumb is no longer your finger. Well, except for when you say on your hand, it's your first. Yeah, your thumb is no longer a thumb; it's a finger. It's your first finger. Your thumb is your first finger. Now, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger. Thumb is your first finger when you're playing music. When the fingering. This would be keep my hands warm. You just want to cut the tips, the very tips off. You don't want to. You want your fingertips just to be sticking out just a little bit. You can always pull it. You can always pull it back. But when it starts getting cold, you want as much of your hand covered up as possible. I played in 9-degree weather. The wind chill factor was below 0. Reagan's inauguration day. Took me hours to make $7. I didn't know that I could have ducked down inside the subway and hit this play on the subway platform and stick and move. I didn't know how to stick and move in the subway. It's called stick and move. Play for a while. If you see a police, you got to be able to pack up before he gets upset, and because that way if he sees you again the next time, he won't get that mad. You just pack up. And I was doing it so much that the police was coming past and they weren't even saying something. When they wanted me to move, they would go like this, you know, so they wouldn't embarrass me. Some of the good cops. The bad cops would come right up and stand in front of me and embarrass me in front of everybody and stand there while I'm packing up with their hand on their gun. I'm telling you the truth. They're standing with their hand on their gun. And they'd be standing there like John Wayne, you know, with their legs spread. They would stand there with their hand on their gun. And then they would do the thing with their bulletproof vest, put their thumbs inside their bulletproof vest like they're bad. Intimidation. And they say that's supposed to be against the law. That's like a threatening posture. Makes you feel like, you know, fear for your safety. They don't want, they could shoot you when they fear for their safety. What can I do when I fear for my safety when it's somebody threatening me? Do I have the right to defend myself when it's a police beating my brains out? Do I have the right to come to someone's aid when I see the police beating somebody's brains out? I know the Black Panthers used to do that. They used to stand there with rifles. That's why they changed the gun laws. They changed the gun laws in the United States because of the Black Panthers. At one time you can go down, especially shotguns. You could carry a shotgun anywhere. Because most of the people will hunt it with a shotgun. Here's my wireless already. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and pack up anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and pack my rig just in case. ahead and pack my rig. I'm gonna bring it in here. Let's change the cameras around so that I can see the whole room. I'm gonna change the have that one, and then let's change the camera so we can see. I'll move this one up so I can see the whole room. Move these little screens. This is set up for Logic. I'm just gonna move them, slide them out the way, and save them for when I'm ready to do a session. It'll be ready. Flip this upside. I'm gonna bring my rig in here and pack it up. Show you how to do it. Actually, I should go and out the other room, but I have to unplug the computer and the cameras and everything. But like I said, I want to make sure the microphone's right in my face while I'm talking the whole time today. That'll be one scene. I want to see how many scenes I can get. This would be headshot, and the third one would be. Oh, the third one I can't even switch to that one. I don't even know how that one is. That one's not even on a switcher. I'll make this one into one. Make this one into the other one. Nah, that's too fixed up. I don't want to mess with that. It took me too long to get that right. My phone keep cutting on. Let me unplug my phone. I'm not gonna be using that for the camera anymore. One, two. This is the one I need to use, but I have to click on it with my hand. That's what I have to do. You know, I need to hook this thing up. It's razor loop deck. Let's just, I want to have this, use this one for the, let me bring my rig in here. I need to hook this loop deck up. Oh shoot, I'm not supposed to let those words, the lyrics play on that. I told you my brother has the copyrights on the lyrics. Let me go get my rig. I want to sign off, and I want to get my rig, and we're going to come right back, and we're going to set my rig up. There's too much stuff to unplug. I'll just bring it in here. I should put it on this other dolly. I have a different dolly. That dolly is going to be for my this dolly here is going to be for my looper pedal. My looper duper. This one's getting crowded, man. I need to clean up in here, y'all. Let me fold up my clothes and get it a little bit neat in here, and then I'll be right back. And I want to show you how I pack my my rig for playing a piano and stuff. Actually, is a camera already in there? It's one camera in there, I think. Well, anyway, I want to sign off. It's a shame that I have everything set up for Logic, but I got so inspired that I didn't want to really go outside and play, because I was getting into what I'm doing here in the studio. But let me get my smoothie up and running, because like I'm saying, I'm running behind. I should have had my smoothie in my system already. I should be starting on my I should be eating breakfast right now. I should be getting ready for lunch, actually. So let me get my smoothie, and I'll spend the rest of the day eating. It's a shame too, the turkey that I got from the food bank. I cooked it yesterday, and the turkey was chewy. chewed it and I chewed it. It didn't try to dissolve in my mouth. I ended up putting it on the top part of the plate. I'm gonna end up throwing it away. It's a turkey breast. Big old turkey breast too. It just wasn't fresh. I think it was. That's why it ended up at the food bank. See, with the food bank, when they get those turkeys, they need to freeze. They need to make sure. What happened? It thawed out. It was frozen, and it thawed out, and they froze it again. I think they must have frozen more than twice. The consistency was like, like chewy. I don't think I want it in my system. I'm probably going to end up throwing it away or using it for fish bait. But I don't think it's safe for me to eat it. So I called Anonymous, asking to call me when he wakes up. He said his sister knows something about some food banks and she has extra food. Like I said, I'm on a shoestring budget. I'm not going to go out and work because I want to finish fixing up my studio here. I want to get this ready for the winter. Actually, I need to start getting ready for Christmas too. I need to get on my Christmas song. So let me get the smoothie here, and I'm gonna bring my rig in here. I think I'm gonna take this looper pedal rig out there. You know what I need to do though? Since this room is ready for Logic, I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. I'm gonna go and because I need to put some blankets around my windows too. I'm gonna take everything out. It's a computer out up here. I wonder if I can go live on that computer. Let me see if I can go live on that computer out there. And I won't have to bring anything in here. All I need is one camera. I think there's a camera out there already. Razor, oh here it is. It's a third razor right here. It's a slow computer, it's an i3 too. Plus I need to open up my i7 Mac Mini. It stopped working all of a sudden. Like I said, I have enough stuff here to keep me busy for a long time. It's getting kind of chilly too. It was real warm in here. I even had to turn the heat down. Let me see what I can set up in the other room. And I want to see if I can set up something for I want to see if I can use that old camera. I can go live out there with the that i3. So give me a little bit of time, get situated. I'll be right back. Ooh, I need to turn the heat back up too, and I'm getting my legs getting cold. At least I know this apartment. I turned the heat down to see, and I'm gonna start turning up a little bit at a time just to see. It gets nice and warm in here though. I just turned the heat down just to see something. I put it on 70. 70 is cold. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna start warming it up a little bit. We be right back, y'all. Peace and love, peace and hair grease, peace and roast beef, peace and roast grief. Live long, prosper, stay safe. Peace in Yeshua HaMashiach, which is Jesus Christ, King James Version. So let me see. Both of those the same. Let me see. I spend all day, all morning setting these cameras up. I don't want to change them. Took too long. Which one is this? So overhead. Headshot. Where's my headshot? I don't want to keep moving this stuff around. So I can take my iPhone in there and this camera. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna show you how I pack my rig. It's my wireless. I'm gonna get my smoothie ready first, and I'll be out there in a minute, a little bit. God bless us, everyone. Peace and love, peace and hair grease, peace and roast beef, peace and roast grief. Live long, prosper.